Hey guys, happy new year. It is the first day of 2019. I hope you guys all had a great last day to your 2018, and I hope you guys all had an amazing 2018. I know that in a year a lot can happen, but I hope that a lot of it brought you guys success and growth. Anyways, it's a new day, it's a new year, time to accomplish new goals, work on good things, and I'm just so excited for this year. 2018 was a good year for me, but I can't wait to see what 2019 holds for me. But anyways, woke up this morning, had a good breakfast, had a good call with one of my cousins. It was her birthday today. Well, it is her birthday today. Replied to all the emails that I had. My booty program ladies ended their program. Today was their last check-in, and they all did so well. It was a 4-week kind of course, so in 4 weeks you're not going to notice a huge dramatic change, but I was very impressed with all the changes that these ladies made. Some of them got rid of a lot of cellulite, some of them actually added growth to their glutes, so it was really good to see like the different body types and just to see how my program works for every different body. But anyways, I am about to do a mask because my skin has been acting up, and since today all I have is like gym stuff to do, I wanted to just kind of put on a mask before I start making some lunch. I'll show you guys what mask I'm using. I went yesterday to Sephora to see how much the Glam Glow one is, and the small one is 60 and the large one is 80. Come on, $60 on a face mask is a lot, but I promise it is so worth it, so I'm gonna go later this week and get it. But I do have one right now that I'm gonna apply on my face, and I will show it to you guys. I haven't used it before, but I hope it does kind of at least give my face some softness to it, so let's go. So the face mask that I'm going to apply is this Tula Exfoliating Treatment Mask with probiotic technology. So I haven't used this one before. It just says it says this renewal clay mask gently exfoliates, leaving skin hydrated and noticeably smoother. Apply a thin layer to clean skin. After 5 minutes, remove mask with water by massaging in circular motions to exfoliate. Use 2 to 3 times per week. So I'm going to use this one for the first time. I'll let you guys know my thoughts. I'm just going to apply it all over my face and leave it. Then I'm going to leave it a little bit more than 5 minutes. Okay guys, face mask is on. I'm gonna leave this for about 5 to 10 minutes while I cook some egg whites for some lunch. So I'll show you guys how I'm gonna make my egg whites. I think today I'm just gonna make it very, very simple because I don't have any avocado or anything to make them like the Mexican style egg whites that I like. So it's just gonna be plain egg whites, but I'll show you guys what I'm eating. And there we go guys, it's just gonna be a plate of egg whites and 1 egg. Okay guys, this is my skin after the mask. So I don't feel like a huge difference with this mask like I do with the Glam Glow mask. The Glam Glow one just makes my skin so soft. This one did leave my skin very soft, but with the Glam Glow, I noticed a huge difference in the morning on certain pimples. It may just be because I apply it before going to bed, so I wake up and I see more change than as opposed to right now trying to see change within like 15-20 minutes. I don't think I'm going to see a big change, so that might be another thing too, but it does leave my skin. I do feel like my skin is very soft, so I'm going to try using this one 2-3 times this week and see if I notice any changes, but I do want to invest in the Glam Glow. But the purpose of this video is for me to talk to you guys about what I've been going through, be real and honest and just raw with you guys. This is why I was gonna put on makeup and talk to you guys, but what for, right? Like I just this is who I am, this is me without makeup, and I just want to be raw with you guys and just explain everything that I've been going through. So I know my YouTube community isn't the biggest, but you guys always show me so much support and are always interested in seeing more from me, so I just want to put everything out there, and I'm gonna make this as short as possible, but I do want to explain myself thoroughly with everything that I've been going through. So back in July, I got not for the first time ever, but the first time in several years, I got on birth control. And back in July, it was just like I was wanting to get on birth control because I knew I was about to move to Houston and I didn't want to risk getting pregnant. And so, you know, I was like, I'm gonna move, I'm gonna do something very different, and I can't just risk, it would be my luck that I would get pregnant, right? So my doctor kind of convinced me to get on birth control. It was like from one day to another. I remember going to the doctor because I had a UTI, and the doctor was like, oh, are you on birth control? And I was like, no. She's like, well, do you want to be on birth control? And I was like, I mean, I've thought about it. She's like, well, I can get you this birth control for free right now, and it's really good. And I had heard about it, and so I was like, I mean, I guess if you can help me out, then why not? And it was Kyleena, the IUD Kyleena. So there's several, you know, there's several types of birth control out there. There's a pill, there's a ring, which I've tried both and hated. There's the little tea thing that goes in your arm, the shots, or the patch, and then the IUDs. And there's different kind of IUDs. I know there's a Kyleena, the Mirena, another one, I can't think of the name, and the copper one. So the copper one doesn't have hormones, but every other one does. I didn't really know. I thought, you know, I don't know much. I don't know the science behind it, you know, so I didn't know, like, what kind of hormones are going to be put in my body. I just knew that it was going to help me not get pregnant, right? So I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I get it in that day. Most painful experience that I have ever gone through in my life, and that's that I've gotten a tattoo, lip injections. I've done a lot of painful things in my life, and that was probably one of the worst things that I've ever had to go through. And I almost promise you, ladies, that it was almost, the cramps that I got when they were inserting that thing was like birthing cramps. For me, it was so bad. And you know, I was like, okay, whatever, it's gonna be worth it because I'm not gonna get pregnant, right? I did my research after more about it and just heard that, you know, you were gonna get cramps throughout that day. Cramps were gonna kind of go, but they weren't gonna be severe. There was gonna be occasional bleeding, but it should go away within a month or two. And granted, it was gonna take about 2 to 3 months for your body to adjust to it. I was like, okay, fine, that's fine. So, for me though, it did not happen that way. I bled almost 3 weeks out of the month. It wasn't heavy bleeding, but it was bleeding. My sex drive was incredibly low, and as a married couple, as a young married couple, if you can relate, you know how hard that is. It takes a toll on your relationship, and not just on the other person, but you yourself just don't feel like you can provide for the other person. And it's just the fact that you can't provide for your significant other, and the fact that you are not feeling it just kind of makes you feel down. So my sex drive was incredibly low. I was bleeding 3 weeks out of the month, and my cramps were ridiculously crazy bad. And I mean crazy bad. I suffer from endometriosis, so for me, when I get my period, my period's always been bad. Like, I cramp really bad, but it only lasts like 2-3 days. I mean, it's bad to the point of sometimes I have to throw up, but it's 2-3 days. Whereas with this Kyleena, I was cramping so bad. 4 days prior to getting my period. And then all along my period, I would get it. And then I would still get it after. Like, just excruciating pains, almost to the point where I had to tell Chris several times, like, I need to go to the hospital. Like, I cannot stand this anymore. And so that first month, you know, I was like, okay, fine, I know it's gonna take a few months to adjust, but honestly, after the 4th month, I was like, screw this, you know, it's not getting any better for me. I was having to take 800 milligrams of ibuprofen for the pain to go away consecutively every single day. And at that point, after having to take that much medicine, I was like, I can't keep doing this anymore. I can't keep bottling down, shoving down bottles of ibuprofen down. I can't be like fatigued all the time. And that was another thing, I was fatigued all the time. Aside from the ibuprofen, no energy, bleeding all the time, cramps, I was just done. Like, to that point, I was like, I don't need to be suffering and putting my body through this. So that's why right now that I went to Georgia, I took that time to take it out, to go back to the same doctor so they could take it out. And granted, my doctor that put it in wasn't there. It was another doctor, and they even said, like, I don't know why you put this in, because for you, especially for someone who has not had a baby, it's a lot of hormones that are going into your body, and so your body doesn't know how to react with it. So it's a very strong dose for you. I don't know, I've heard vice versa. I've heard some doctors say that Kyleena is one of the smallest doses, but for me, I guess my body was just like, no, Jasmine, I took it out on a Friday. I came back home like on a Wednesday. I had lost 7 pounds, which I didn't really feel that I gained weight, but I guess I did. So now it's been like a week and a half that I have removed it, but now my hormones are even worse right now. I'm not bleeding or anything like that, but my energy levels are so low. I feel exhausted and drained all the time. Yesterday especially, I woke up like at 11, 12, and then I was like, oh, well, I woke up late. I slept in a little bit, you know, I'm going to have a great day. I went out and did some errands, came back at around 3. I was so drained, guys, like to the point that I felt like I had ran a marathon. I was like, what is going on with my body? I had to literally lay down and sleep for another hour or two. No, it was 2. I slept for 2 hours. I went to bed at 3:30, woke up at 5. I felt a lot better afterwards, but my body is just feeling drained. And then I can go back to sleep. I go back to sleep like at midnight. And so it's not like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if my body's just wanting to sleep and my hormones are just so imbalanced right now, but it's not a good time. And so it's been affecting me a lot emotionally. I feel very depressed. I feel lazy in a way, and I don't like to feel that way. And so I'm just trying to give myself some time to take it all in and just be more positive and not let myself sink into this like depression hole that I feel like I'm in, because if I know that if I allow myself to just to lay down all day and not do work and not do anything, it's only going to get worse, right? So I'm trying to do the most that I can and still work out and still hang out with other people so that at least I can feed off of their good energy, right? So I've just been going through that. I just wanted to share with you guys my experience because it was just such a horrible experience that I would not recommend it to anyone. I just wanted to explain that with you guys. It's not a pity party. I don't want you guys to feel bad for me because it's not that at all. I just wanted to I just wanted to share with you guys that experience because not a lot of people talk about that. And so if you're dealing with something similar, you know, just know that I'm going through it right now, and I can only imagine how hard it is for you because it's been very hard for me. But I know that we can get through this, and I know that I'm going to be able to get through this. I just know it's going to take some time, but I will get back on my routine soon. I know it. So yeah, I'm going to end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys on the next one, and I promise you it's going to be more upbeat. I love you guys so much. Please remember to like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, please leave them down below. See you guys next time. Bye.